Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, I'm gonna be playing with the new 5-pan palettes from Colourpop. I got them in the mail like 2 hours ago and I'm doing a video with them for you because they launch tomorrow on the 7th at, I believe, 10 a.m. PST. So I wanted to get a video up ASAP so you guys could have, I don't know, something to reference if you were deciding if you wanted to buy any of these. So here I am for you. I'm gonna show all the palettes swatched out. I played with a lot of the shadows throughout all of the palettes for this look right here. This was fun. I'm actually really excited about these. I don't love that they're plastic. I wish they were cardboard, but at the same time, I can't deny that they look really cute with it being clear and there's like the little design and then you can see right inside of it. I do like that, but I feel like I would have preferred cardboard. But regardless, I'm excited about little 5-pans. I think this is really fun. I feel like this opens up a new opportunity for Colourpop to maybe come out with really interesting, curated, teeny tiny little color stories. I know I would love that. Like, give me some really bomb, creative, colorful 5-pans. I want that so bad. These are very Natasha Denona-esque. You guys know I'm not a Natasha Denona buyer just because that is out of my budget. Nothing against Natasha, but that is just not my price point. But these could very much be my price point, and I know they could be a lot more of your price points than Natasha Denona, so that's really exciting. These palettes are $10 each, and I do have a discount code, 5BeatBean. It'll save you $5 on orders 25 or more. It doesn't always work with every release, so it might not work on these because it's a new release, but it's worth a shot. I don't make any commission. It's simply just for you to save $5, and it shows Colourpop that I sent you. I'm so appreciative that Colourpop sent me these so I could play with them for you. I do plan on maybe doing an Instagram video with all of these, but it might take a while because I feel like I have a never-ending list of things to film for Instagram. I don't know if I'll play with these anymore in YouTube videos. Maybe a get ready with me here or there, but no promises. I got a lot of things to film. I'm trying my best. Before we get too deep in the video, just a couple of my details. This choker is from Shop Sun & Co. You can use my affiliate code BeatBean for 10% off. The plugs I'm wearing today, which you can't really see now, but I know you'll probably see in the tutorial, these are from Love Kills Boutique. This is a Christmas brand wig. Check my FAQ in the description box if you need spelling. And this is a CC brand beanie. So yeah, with all that intro out of the way, let's just hop in and break down all these palettes. I'm gonna show them all close up, swatches. I'll chat about my thoughts. We'll do the tutorial. All that jazz. All right, let's just go in alphabetical order because I feel like that's just my go-to with new products. But this is the Amore palette. Very cute, a very nice kind of berry plummy sort of color story. This palette in particular has 2 mattes on the outer ends. We have a sequin shadow as the second shadow, a metallic as the 4th shadow, and there is a pressed glitter in this particular palette. I feel like if this one didn't have a pressed glitter, this one would probably be my favorite. I think it's really pretty. I don't love sequin shadows either, but I just kind of pretend that they're matte. I just pretend the little flecks of glitter aren't there. Most of them dust away anyways, but I do just wish they were true mattes because that's basically what they need to be anyways. But overall, I really like this one, glitter aside. And I will say, when I was swatching out the glitter, it is a really pretty glitter. There's a lot of different colors kind of going on. There's little twinkles in there of like a, I don't know, just, it's not just like a cranberry color, you know what I mean? It's really cute, but I don't love pressed glitters in palettes. But overall, I like this color story. I think this is my favorite color story out of all of them. I really like berry tones. I think this one's cute. Next up is Ballad. This is more of a silvery neutral kind of situation. Very cool toned, very cute. This one only has 1 true matte. It's the light taupey kind of color. There are 2 sequin shadows that you could pretend are mattes, like the 2 silvery shades down here. I wish those were both mattes. I feel like this would have pushed this one much higher on my list of do I like it the most if those were true mattes. And there are 2 shimmers in here as well. This one does not have any pressed glitter, so I love that. Overall, I really like this one. This one's probably my second favorite. I really get down with cool tone neutrals and like silvery tones. I think it's really pretty. This one's cute. Next up, we have Cherish. This one is a cranberry dream. It's very, very cute. This one I also really enjoy. This one has 2 mattes, 1 sequin, and 2 shimmers. Again, no glitters in this palette. And again, if that 1 sequin was a matte, I'd be happier, but I did use it in today's look as pretending it was a matte and it was fine. So there's that. I think this one's very cute, very curated. I think all of these are very cute and curated. I think they have a nice range of tones between like light to dark. I feel like you could create really quick, easy, pretty looks with this. I feel like these would be really great, especially for beginners because they're very just compact, curated. You don't have to think too hard about what look you're gonna create. Next up is Crush. This is my least favorite of the 5 just because I'm not a big like coppery neutral kind of girl, but if you're into like a copper smoky eye, you'd probably really love this. This one has 3 mattes, 1 sequin, and 1 shimmer. I do feel like this one's the most like versatile in the sense that you have all those different mattes to create different looks. You could do something lighter, darker. Again, I wish the sequin was a regular matte, but overall, I feel like this is a good palette. This one doesn't have a glitter either, so that makes me happy. I think a lot of people would really like this one. I know it's my least favorite, but I could see a lot of people liking this one the most. And finally, we have the Lyric one. This one's mostly just like a true neutral, slightly cool tone, but I feel like mostly just a solid neutral palette. This one does have a glitter. It also has 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. So this one is the only one without a sequin shadow, but it does have a glitter, so that's unfortunate. I wish this one didn't have a glitter, but I do think this one's cute as well. Again, it's not quite my thing. It's not my favorite. I'm not a big just plain neutral person, but I do like it more than the Crush one I just mentioned. And I also think a lot of people would really like this, especially if you're someone who likes neutrals and you like glitter. This would be a really cute, just teeny tiny glam palette. I think some people would really like this one. It's just not my favorite. So yeah, those are the palettes laid out for you. As usual, this is not a review. This is just a first impressions video. This is my only time playing with these palettes, but I will be playing with them more. Again, like I mentioned, I'll try to do Instagram videos with all of them, especially like my top 3, the Amore, Ballad, and Cherish. Those ones are definitely prioritized. And I'll get back to you with more thoughts. These will be in my next new makeup releases PR roundup review in early February. I will probably talk about these very soon in a ranking my last 10 palettes video, because that's 5 out of 10 right there. That's half of my list. But yeah, that's about it for the beginning half of this video. I chatted about the palettes, showed you the swatches. There's that. Those are the colors laid out for you. And just, I wanted to be very in-depth on which formulas were in each palette, because I know a lot of people were confused on which shadows were shimmers, which were sequins, which were glitters. So hopefully that helps. And now there is a man mowing the lawn right now, even though he's already done this twice today. So let's just move on to the tutorial portion. Hello, hi friends, how's it going? This video is going up as soon as I get it filmed and edited, so hello from today. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna prime with my Urban Decay primer potion, and not gonna set it because that's not my preference. I already filmed today and I had a totally different video planned to be uploaded, but then these palettes got delivered and I know they launch tomorrow, so I really wanted to get a video up for you so maybe you can have time to decide if you want any of them. Or if you were thinking about it, maybe you can decide which one you want, or you can talk yourself out of it. Oh, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I kind of want to use like a little of all of the palettes to see some of them in action, but I don't really know what I want to create. I feel like I want to create something kind of berry-ish. I think that'll be pretty. I'm gonna take this one called Darling from the Amore palette, and I'm gonna take a brush. This is the Colourpop E1. It's kind of like a tapered packing brush. So I'm gonna use this to pop in my outer corner and then kind of start going through the first half of my crease. I don't really know what I want with this look. Maybe something kind of elongated. Let's wing it out a little bit. I love berry tones. I think they're so pretty on my eye color. I think they're so cute. I feel like especially in the wintertime, I always gravitate towards berries a little bit more. I don't know why. Just seems like the time for it. Taking that a little bit on my lower lash as well. Nothing too crazy, not doing a lot of insane blending. I just wanted to kind of put that shadow down and then we will move on. I'm gonna take the Cherish palette now and I wanna take this shade in the middle called Precious. I guess it's not in the middle, it's the second one, but called Precious. It is a sequin shadow, but I'm just gonna kind of pretend that it's a matte. I'm gonna use this Colourpop E22 brush. I'm just gonna dip in lightly. I'm gonna use this rosy color to help kind of fluff at my edges. I'm excited about this new concept from Colourpop. Even if all of them aren't my perfect color story, that's okay. Not everything can be made for me, you know. But I think it's such a cool idea and I'm excited to see if they expand upon it. It'd be cool to see some colorful little 5 pans. That could be really fun. Ooh, that's looking pretty good, pretty good. I'm gonna take the Crush palette now and I'm just gonna use this one, the very first light one called Bow. This is my least favorite out of the 5. I'm just not like a coppery, neutral, smoky eye kind of person, but I will use that shadow to just help buff out the edges. This is a Colourpop E2. It's a fluffy brush. I'm liking that berry. I feel like I want to deepen this up a little bit more, so let's go into the Lyric palette now and take this one called Verse. That dark, dark chocolatey brown. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. tapered blending brush. It's like a small but long, kind of fluffy pencil brush. I want to tuck that directly in the outer corner. And I also want to press a little of this against my lower lashes, just to add a little bit more depth in there. Ooh, looks good. Now I'm gonna go back in with that very first shade from the Amore palette, the Darling shade, that plummy color, with that same first brush that I used. And I just want to just kind of tap over that brown a little bit, just to help buff it out. Because I don't necessarily want it to look like brown in my outer corner. I just want it to look like there's some more depth and darkness out there. And now going back to the Cherish palette, gonna take that one called Precious again, just a teeny bit on that same brush I used it with earlier. I'm just kind of going back and forth with all the colors and brushes, you know? I just want a nice dimensional gradient. Also trying to just play with 5 palettes at the same time to get use out of them. I think I'm pretty happy with the way this crease action looks. I think it looks really pretty. It all blended really nice. They performed like typical Colourpop shadows, which to me is very easy to work with. Let's move on to the lid. I do want to do some half cut creasy stuff because I think it'll be pretty. I'm thinking I'll use the Ballad palette and use this kind of white shade. I liked the tone of it. It was kind of like a, I don't know, a very like pretty creamy white. It wasn't like too silvery or just champagne. So I want to use that one to kind of cut it. I think I'll fade it down into this one from the Cherish palette called Faith. I'm going to take my NYX Glitter Primer and I'm going to take this Colourpop E4 brush and I'm going to use this to cut my crease. I always use glitter primer with all of my shimmers in case you are new. I find it really helps the shadows stick down and pop, and it's like as impactful as it possibly can be. And it also helps me to create precision if I'm doing cut creasy things. So I'm just kind of following the shape of my eyeball. I'm right above my natural crease and I'm stopping where things are deepening in the outer corner. All right, in the Ballad palette, this is Novel. It's so pretty and creamy. It's not too often a shimmery, like white pale shade gets me excited, but I don't know, I like the creaminess of this color. I think it looks good. Ooh, I think this is gonna be a really romantic look when I'm done with it. I'm here for it. I did not expect to receive 5 whole eyeshadow palettes in the mail today, but I'm glad I got to play with them and have a video up for you guys before they launch so you guys can make some decisions. All right, I'm gonna take Faith now from that Cherish palette. I'm just gonna use the same brush. I'm just gonna flip it over to the clean side because no sense in dirtying another brush right now. I like to place my multiple shimmers on my lid in a diagonal fashion, just in case you're also new here. So I like it to kind of go like this. So I put heavier focus of the white in the front and then kind of tapered it. So now there's more red going here and then it's tapering downward. And now I'm just going to kind of go back and forth with both sides of the brush and I'm going to melt them together until they merge the way I want them to. Really like the way these two colors are looking next to each other. It's a very pretty like Valentine's date kind of look. That's what this look is giving me right now. I think it's pretty cute. I think I want a pop of shimmer on the lower lash line. So I want to dip into the Amore palette again and take that shimmer here called Woo. That is such a funny name, just Woo. I love it. I'm gonna tuck that right here in the front little portion of my lower lash line. I love a lower lash line sparkle. I think it's really pretty. Just gonna blend that out with a blending brush from before, no additional product or anything. Oh, now I need an inner corner highlight. I guess let's jump into the Cherish one again. And I'm gonna use this light shade called Destiny. I could have used just the same light shade that I used for my cut crease, but might as well use another color, you know. Ooh, I really like how this came out. Isn't that really pretty? I'm a fan of that. Well, I'm going to somehow recreate this on the other eye. I use so many eyeshadows. And I'll put on my lashes. They actually sent me lashes in this package. They're called Queenie. So I'll probably use these Queenie lashes. I'll find something to put on my lips and I'll be back when I'm complete. All right, hello, welcome back. I mean, I guess you didn't go anywhere. I went somewhere. I finished up my look. I feel so cute. This is so pretty. I feel like literally if a pandemic wasn't a thing, Zane and I should be going out to dinner tonight on a date, but alas, I'll just eat my pasta looking like this in my own house and it's fine. I love how this came out. I think it's so pretty. I really like it. Now I kind of wish like all of these specific shadows existed in one palette, but I feel like you could create a similar look with like one or the other of the Amore or Cherish. It's not gonna be exact, but I feel like you could get a similar, especially with the Cherish. You could definitely get a similar vibe. Maybe not so much berry, a little more rosy, but regardless, I love it. I did put on those Queenie lashes from Colourpop and I like them. I think they're pretty. We'll definitely keep playing with these lashes. My eye pencil is Trick or Treat from Colourpop. It's from the Hocus Pocus collab, so I don't think it exists anymore, but I just wanted a purpley liner today. And on my lips, I went with Berry Me from Dose of Colors because we're going with berry vibes today, apparently. So yeah, this is the look. This is me playing with a lot of the shadows in action. Let's zoom out and I'll give you my thoughts thus far. All right, hello, welcome back. we're finishing up this video. What did you think of the tutorial? Did you enjoy it? Do you like my look? I really love this look. I think it's very, very pretty, and chef's kiss to myself. I think I did good. Overall, I don't really think I have anything in depth left to say that I didn't say in the intro and during the tutorial. I feel like everything I used performed fine. Normal Colourpop formulation for me. The shimmers are all very pretty. The mattes are very pigmented but easy to blend, not overly pigmented where they get out of control. Very easy to work with. I didn't have patchiness or anything like that. And I did play with the shades that would most likely be the patchy shades, playing with like the purpley tones. And I had a good time. I think this look came out very good. I'd love to know what you're thinking. Are you interested in picking any of these up? Do you like the 5-pan format? Do you want them to continue on with this like kind of 5-pan series? I'd like to see more, especially like colorful color stories. I think that'd be pretty. I do not want to see them do a resurgence of monochromatic palettes that they've already done, but in 5-pan form. That's not what I want, but I want really curated colorful color stories. Like give me a greeny yellow vibe, and then maybe a bluey greeny one, a purpley bluey one. You could do contrasting colors. Give me yellow and purple. That would be really cute as well. I want fun, interesting, cute little color stories. I think that would be really exciting. Colourpop, you're not gonna watch this, I think, but please do that. That would be great. But yeah, let me know what you're thinking. Do you have a favorite out of the 5? I wanna hear all of your thoughts down below. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave me leave me a heart emoji, because a lot of these have to do with like love, because we got like a more ballad crush, like they're very love focused. I feel like this almost should have been a Valentine's collection just based on the names. But leave me a heart emoji if you made it to the end of this video. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BeautBean. Follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Please make sure you're staying informed with everything that's going on in the world. There will be links in my description box that will take you to information and resources and ways in which you can help. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.